superhero is returning to the small screen this morning.
Yeah, we're talking about Daredevil Born Again. And it's a hit series and it jumped from Netflix to Disney Plus and starts streaming new episodes today.
And here he is. And Marcus Allen comes into frame. Right?
I know you two are sick of me talking about movies.
No, not at all.
The Oscars over, so we can just segue over here and just talk about TV shows now. This is what to watch. As Rob mentioned, torrential rains today. You're going to have to hunker down and stay inside. I'm being dramatic. It might be misty. Regardless, this would be good, bingeable series for you to watch, especially if you don't like superhero movies. It went away about 6 years ago. It is back. It is better than ever. Just check out the ratings. People are loving this new reboot of Daredevil. I sat down with Charlie and Vincent to talk about it, especially a scene that happens about 15 minutes in that rips your heart out and shoves it back in and puts you on the edge of your seat. Listen.
You know, we've been away for 6 years. You know, you gotta come back with a bang, haven't you? You got to do something unexpected. You gotta, move people's emotions.
But this is a big.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Is there a particular day where you remember on the day? Because in comic book movies, so much of it, you don't really know how it's going until all the composites come together. But a day that on the day, you said, I can't wait for people to see this because it was landing so spectacularly.
Well, I don't know that we knew how well it was landing, but we knew when we were doing the diner scene that it was potentially iconic. You know, Dario wrote this awesome scene. When he came in and he wrote the new pilot, they had this idea, which was, why don't we do something we've never done before? Why don't we bring these two characters together early on? And in a way that we haven't seen them before. And we then went into almost a whole morning of rehearsal. And in that rehearsal, Vincent and I talked about the idea of going even a step further and saying, what if these, despite their histories, despite their hatred for one another, despite how much they blame the other one for so much that's wrong, what if in there somewhere there is also some kind of kinship or friendship or some kind of respect? And that ended up with us finding a moment of levity in that scene where there's kind of laughter. And it before it turns, if you turn on that scene and you've never seen another scene of Daredevil, you would presumably think that they're friends.
Yeah.
And that's it, with all the stuff we've shot in the past and everything that's happened between those characters, it just felt so different and fresh and iconic, and it was so much fun.
There's so many psychological plates spinning in that scene. Actors will study that scene forever. Cheers, gentlemen. It's a great scene. And earlier you were talking about how you're into Goodfellas right now. This is for you. This is way more like Goodfellas or maybe Heat or even Godfather than it is like your spandex wearing superhero movie. I think you'll dig it.
Yeah, I don't need a lot of special effects and stuff. I need a little brain food sometimes. Right? I want, some good dialogue, and I'm like, wow, that was really good. That feels like that.
I think you could sink your teeth into it. Oh, hey, something else you could sink your teeth into. So I was at the Oscars, and Timothée Chalamet stood on some carpet in front of me. Yesterday, we went back to that very spot, and I cut some carpet from the Academy Awards out for you because I know you're a super fan. He's not.
Oh, it smells like his cologne as well. Very nice.
It does.
That does have a nice, a lot of people. Oh,
it's for you.
Thank you.
Throw it on eBay.
Hold on. Why don't we do this? It'll be my pocket square for the rest.
Actually
Because
works.
it does match.
Very nice.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you, amigo.